It's easy to make generalizations about luxury home buyers that actually end up hurting your messaging, your marketing, and your custom home building business. For example, I often find myself assuming my production home buying mindsets can be just inverted for the luxury home buyer. Like, I care about price and they don't. I care about resale and they don't. I have time to monitor the construction process and they don't. In this video, I'll talk about those three assumptions and provide some more nuanced perspectives from an interview with someone who built a 24,000 square foot custom home. The interview was by Sam Parr on his podcast called Moneywise, where he talks to ultra high net worth individuals about how they spend their money. Okay, first assumption, the more expensive the home, the less time the owner has. It's easy to think this person's time is so valuable they couldn't possibly want to invest it in something like the minutia of building a home. But I think there are two things at play here. One is it's your home. And if someone cares enough to build a custom home, then it doesn't matter what their time is worth. They still want to invest their attention in making it perfect for them. And the second one is what really stood out to me in this interview. This person we can call Frank because he wanted to remain anonymous in Sam Parr's interview. He had a $60 million exit of a distribution company. I feel like this is a really common kind of profile of extremely wealthy people. They were just extremely smart and skilled at running businesses. They're highly capable. They have a lot of agency over their time and they care about and understand business processes, whether that's whatever industry they work in or just the process of building a custom home. And it just sounded like he approaches a lot of things in life with that genius business mindset that he was so successful with. He literally said, it would be great to be able to be a different person privately than you are in business, but it's really hard to separate the two. And this outlines the nuance of the type of time that a luxury custom home buyer has to invest in their project. I bet that Hank was really interested in the processes of the builder and had a high preference for builders with clear processes, lots of communication, and lots of feedback while the home was getting built. This other quote kind of underlines that he was talking about maintenance, but I'm sure he approached the build process with the same mindset. He said, it's very similar to running a business. You can be the head of a company, but it's good that you know what everybody's job description is so you can understand what they're doing or not doing. Otherwise, you have no idea and there's no check and balances. I'm the check and balance just as much, if not more, than the person that actually does the fixing. So, luxury custom home buyers are very efficient people and they will make the time for things that they care about. Assumption number two, if you have a lot of money, it means you have the capacity for unwise spending. Investing in a luxury home follows a completely different set of rules, and a lot of the times it just seems like an excessive display of wealth. But if you're able to generate a large amount of wealth, it usually means that you didn't make lavish or unwise investments. And it's clear that Frank was deliberately approaching this like he would any other investment. And he was clearly very conscious of the difference between a home loan and paying for it in cash. Also, from a middle market or upper middle market perspective, usually the more custom, the more bells and whistles you have, the lower the return on investment. But it sounded like Frank was justifying these investments because the homes in his neighborhood that have all the bells and whistles were actually worth more. So, to sum it up, extremely wealthy people care about their custom home. They have agency over their time, and they're probably very good at integrating themselves into the construction process. People make wise financial decisions to attain and retain wealth even if it might seem extremely lavish to most of the population. If you want to listen to this whole interview, I'll share this blog post wherever I share this video, and the link is at the bottom. The podcast is called Moneywise with Sam Parr. I know I'm going to listen to at least a few more episodes, but otherwise, thanks for watching all the way to the end.